I'm here in the Mooloolah Valley in the Sunshine Coast hinterland, and you might notice we're at a mechanic's workshop, which might not be the first place you'd expect to find hope, but that's exactly what we're finding here today. I'm with Sam Tucker, who's started a project called Cans for Cars. Sam, tell me about this project.
Cheers, thank you very much for coming and speaking to me. So quite a few years ago in 2018, I happened to be teaching young kids in the local area how to drive cars in little bush bashers. And I just kept on getting these cars that were too good to actually go in the paddock. So I was sitting there having a cup of coffee one morning and I thought, you know what, I think I could get these cars repaired and roadworthy and give them away to people in need on the Sunshine Coast. So that's what I started doing. I started collecting cans. 2.5 years later, I had enough money to buy my first car and get it on the road and give it to people in need on the Sunshine Coast.
And I can see that there's a beautiful little car here with us today. What's the story with this one?
This was a car which was in the works for a long time. Kat and Tim were in quite a serious accident 6 months ago, which left them carless and also with some medical issues that they were finding it hard to get transport to and from the doctors. So yeah, this vehicle has really actually hit the nail on the head of helping people in need on the Sunshine Coast.
And Kat and Tim, can you tell us a bit about how this car has changed things for you?
She's a dream, she's easy and she gets where you want to go. And it just brought back so much hope now because we thought it was just the end.
I've really enjoyed seeing the value that some of these little cars have been able to give to them, because when we first talked about what was happening, they were spending $200 a week on Uber fares and taxi fares, and it's very hard. And even myself, I've been on the lower income and struggling with mental health and depression myself, so I know how they feel. So I knew how hard it is to be able to save up to get a vehicle, let alone registration. So I do know what this lovely little gift has done is made a world of difference.